Why Pumi dogs are the smartest and silliest pets you'll ever own. What peculiar habit of the Pumi has earned it the nickname the canine accordion in rural Hungary? Stay tuned, this is wild. If you've ever owned a Pumi, then you already know you're living with a spring-loaded, curly-haired, mischief-making mastermind. These dogs are not for the faint of heart or the slow of feet. One second they're calmly watching you sip coffee, and the next they're ricocheting off the couch like a caffeinated goat in a trampoline park. But that's just part of their magic. You didn't pick a Pumi to sit still. You picked a Pumi because you wanted a companion with brains, energy, and the comedic timing of a stand-up comic in a dog suit. Let's start with their roots, because just like a good hairstyle, what's underneath the curls matters. The Pumi dog breed hails from Hungary and was originally bred to herd livestock. That explains why your Pumi stares at your toddler like it's about to make a break for the pasture. They were built for speed, agility, and sharp decision-making. Imagine needing a dog that could sprint into a field, zigzag through sheep, and still have the energy to come home and herd your guests into the living room. That's the Pumi for you. One part sheepdog, one part party planner. Their intelligence is next level. This is the kind of dog that can learn commands faster than you can Google how to teach them. But mental stimulation is a must. A bored Pumi is basically a fuzzy genius plotting its next prank. Invest in puzzle toys, scent games, or DIY herding games if you want to keep that curly little brain satisfied. One owner said their Pumi figured out how to open the fridge and only took the cheese. That's not theft, that's strategy. Because of their strong herding instincts and alert nature, Pumic often take it upon themselves to act as household managers. Whether it's rounding up family members into the same room or inspecting every bag that enters the house, they thrive on being involved in everything. This breed does not do well when left out or ignored for long stretches. They want to participate in your life and activities, whether it's a morning jog or binge watching your favorite series. If your Pumi insists on sitting between you and your laptop, it's not being clingy, it's supervising. Now let's talk about the fluff. That iconic coat isn't just for Instagram aesthetics, it's functional and fabulous. Their curly fur needs brushing every few days to keep it from turning into a mat of felted regret. A good trim every 6 to 8 weeks will help keep things tidy and breathable. Trust me, your groomer will either thank you or beg you to switch to a goldfish. And speaking of taking care of things, have you heard about the bacon and grass trick? Yes, it's real. Did you know there is a way to improve your dog's health and add up to 5 years to their life with a simple bacon and grass trick? I won't spoil the mystery here, but check out the link in the description and bio. Thousands of dog owners swear by it, and anything that helps our four-legged clowns live longer is worth exploring. When it comes to food, Pumic thrive on a high-quality, protein-rich diet. They're not overly picky eaters, but they do need balanced nutrition to match their active lifestyle. Look for food with whole ingredients and no fillers. If your Pumi is acting sluggish, check what's in their bowl. It might be less gourmet and more cardboard with flavoring. A healthy diet keeps their energy up and their mischief sharp. Pumic are also highly expressive. They use their entire bodies to communicate, from the way they bounce when they're excited to the intensity in their eyes when they're asking for a treat or plotting a heist. Many owners describe their Pumi as having a quirky sense of humor and the emotional depth of a furry philosopher. They'll tilt their head as if contemplating your life decisions and occasionally judge you when you eat the last piece of bacon without sharing. Exercise? Oh, they need it every single day. This is not a lap dog, this is a leap off the lap and do cartwheels in the yard dog. Daily walks, play sessions, agility courses, bring it all. A bored Pumi will invent mischief, like reorganizing your laundry into the backyard. One minute your socks are safe, the next minute they're forming a cult around the garden hose. Bonus tip for water-loving pups: if your dog enjoys swimming or you're near lakes or beaches, consider using a dog life jacket for safety. Their thick coats can get heavy when wet, and even strong dogs can tire quickly. A life jacket adds buoyancy and visibility, making swimming safer and more fun. Look for one with a handle on top for easy lifting and adjustable straps for comfort. Link in description and bio. Living with a Pumi means adapting your environment for a whirlwind of energy. These dogs do best in homes where they have room to run and people to entertain. Apartment life can work, but only if you're committed to multiple exercise sessions a day. They're great watchdogs, not because they bark at everything, but because they bark at specific things, like that suspicious leaf blowing across the yard, or the toaster, always the toaster. Training a Pumi is a lot like teaching a gifted toddler with the attention span of a squirrel. You have to keep it fun, fast-paced, and varied. They love learning but hate repetition. Think training your dog has to be frustrating? Think again. I found this surprisingly simple dog training method that actually works, and it's helped thousands of dog owners finally feel in control. Check out the link in the description in bio. Speaking of routines, here's a hilarious story. One Pumi owner reported that their dog kept herding the family cat into the bathtub every morning. Not to bother the cat, but apparently because that's where the cat belonged during the human shower time, and the Pumi loved sticking to a routine. Herding instincts 1, cat's patience 0. Let's not forget the community of Pumi owners. If you've ever met another Pumi parent at the dog park, you know there's an unspoken bond, usually sealed with shared laughter and exchanged apologies for flying tennis balls. You get each other. You know that when someone says, "My dog climbed the tree again," it's not a metaphor, it's just Tuesday. In the last video, I asked you what unusual skill makes your Pumi more than just a herder, but also a natural night watchman. The answer is their sharp, highly sensitive hearing and constant alertness. Pumik were treasured in rural Hungary not only for gathering livestock, but also for detecting danger in the dark. Farmers relied on their ability to bark at the first hint of intruders, whether human or animal. Even today, your Pumi's habit of reacting to every little sound is not random fussiness. It is centuries of watchdog instincts still hardwired into their clever, curly bodies. Now here's some trivia to impress your friends. The plural of Pumi is Pumik in Hungarian. Pumik were once nearly extinct but were revived thanks to devoted Hungarian breeders in the 20th century. And despite being excellent watchdogs, they're not yappy. They bark for a reason, usually because something moved at your door, out anywhere at all. Could be a shadow, could be a bee, could be your own foot. And finally, the moment you've waited for. What peculiar habit of the Pumi has earned it the nickname the canine accordion in rural Hungary? Because of their springy, bouncy gait and bendy body, farmers joke that the Pumi looked like an accordion bouncing across the field. And honestly, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's part pogo stick, part slinky, and all heart. So if you're lucky enough to share your life with a Pumi, you already know you don't own a pet. You're managing a four-legged genius with curls, opinions, and unlimited energy. And if you haven't laughed today, just wait until they decide your bathrobe is their new blanket. Don't forget to check the links in the description for more Pumi-loving tools, treats, and training tips. Subscribe for more hilarious and helpful insights. See you in the next one, Pumi parents. Next up, Bedlington Terrier dog lovers, have you ever wondered why this elegant little lamb look-alike can suddenly run as fast as a greyhound? What hidden feature in their body makes them one of the speediest terriers alive? The answer might surprise you, and it will completely change the way you see your dog's graceful sprint. Stick around because we are diving into that secret in the next video.